Yo, what's good? It's your man MikeO from Let's Talk About It. So let's talk about it. Be sure to subscribe, like, follow, and importantly, comment. Love to hear back from you guys. So last night, Ryan Garcia fought Oscar Duarte. And it was more entertaining than I thought it was going to be. I thought that it was going to be an easy cakewalk for Garcia, and it wasn't. It wasn't by any stretch. I thought that Duarte pressed forward a lot. I thought he created a lot of pressure for Garcia, but the only problem is that once he was invading Garcia's space, he was rarely throwing any punches. And when he was, it was kind of the same, left hooks, right hooks. You didn't see a lot of options for Duarte. He didn't really do a lot. I think the biggest problem that he had was he could stand there and brawl, but he can't move and box. Like he couldn't move and work the jab. He wasn't being elusive. He wasn't doing any of those things. And I think that probably inexperience fighting higher level opponents was part of the problem. Um, and I also think that he's pretty much a one-dimensional fighter. But this entire card was to showcase Golden Boy Promotions. These all were set up to be almost duck fights for them to get easy wins. But shout out to Kid Austin. Even though it was an easy win for him, he destroyed his opponent. I still like him. I look forward to seeing him fight in bigger competition. What do you guys think? Let me know what you think about Kid Austin. I thought that, he has a huge uprising. And like I said, we'll see what the future brings for him. Now, uh, one of the biggest shocks, and I'm sure you all will agree, is what the hell was Ryan Garcia doing with the Philly shell? Like, I did not get it at all. I'm not sure who taught him that.
Not that guy, buddy. Not that guy.
Who advised him to do that. But if he went up against a real opponent, he would have got his back dirty, no doubt. Because Duarte even seen, as soon as he hit that poor man's shell, he just started throwing left hooks. His trainer caught it right away. And I think even the announcers advised, like, this is going to be pretty dangerous for Garcia if he keeps up with that. So I did not like the shell. Again, I don't know who taught him that. Someone needs to tell him to stop doing it immediately. There has to be something that has to be done immediately because the Philly shell isn't something that you can just pick up on in a day and start rolling with it. Um, Also, it was a good win for Derrick James. Derrick James really needed this win. He really needed to have a fighter get that W because after Earl Spence and a few others, it was looking shaky for him. So I'm really glad that he got this win, and hopefully he can build Garcia up to be a more polished and explosive fighter. But we'll see because he called out Brian Garcia called out Rolly. He said he wanted Rolly next. And that's almost like careful what you wish for because I think Rolly is on the same level as him, maybe, an edge, a notch above him. But I think with both fighters, we're going to really get a chance to see who's at the higher level of the two. Because I'm going to be honest, I think both are maybe at most B-level fighters. So this will be a bridge to cross for both fighters. I think that this will be outside of Tank Davis for Garcia. This will definitely be his second biggest fight of his career. So it should be interesting to see. Again, subscribe. Let me know what you think. Should Rolly and Garcia get it on? Again, like at this point, Garcia has to have a big fight. I understand fighting Duarte because Tank knocks you out and you have to redeem yourself with the win. So I get it. You got this tune-up fight to get you back in business, But now it's time to get to work and fight a big fighter. And Rolly's that perfect guy. I don't think, him and Shakur Stevens have been going back and forth with each other. I don't think Garcia is ready for that kind of fight yet. He don't want that kind of smoke. He doesn't want that kind of defense applied to him. So I don't think that he's really ready for that fight. But we'll see. And lastly, one of the biggest surprises of me is that I didn't think that Ryan Garcia was going to take that high road like he did. And I mean that by during the after the fight, the post interviews, he had nothing negative to say about B Hop and De La Hoya and Oscar Boy Promotions. He really took the high route. I think that to me, it looks like he's probably just going to ride this wave out until 2024. He signed a contract in 2019 for 5 years. So he has one more year to fulfill, and I think that he's going to be out of there with Golden Boy. And also, I was totally cool with the catch weight at 143. Garcia never has issues making weight, and I think that they were just trying to find a comfortable spot to where he didn't have to, hydrate himself or dehydrate himself just to try to make weight, which could have led to a sluggish fight. No one wants to see that. So definitely a good move. So let me know what you guys think. Subscribe, get at me, and until next time, I'm out.